Where are we right now?
We're in the teamLabs on the garden side. And somehow there's a cool artwork here. This is just like plants going up and down. So I'm waiting for them to actually go up.
I think these plants are real. Getting ready to leave.
Time to go to the new hotel. We will be dragging the suitcases on foot for 1 kilometer.
Yeah, I'm super tired. I hope tomorrow we can sleep in a little bit.
Another thing I wanted to show you was how the bathroom was essentially. So there was this small tub, and then you had a shower head, and then there was this chair or something. Like, I don't know, somehow people also use this bucket, not exactly bucket, a jug or bowl, whatever, to wash themselves, and they sit down. And the height is actually, like, you know, not so much. Like, it's like me not even raising my hand completely. So that's also the story here somehow. But it was pretty nice. The bathtub was pretty deep, and here you have the drain, and the drain can be essentially closed with that thing back there. So you can just close it, and it drains also pretty quickly. It was interesting. And when you enter the bathroom, so the toilet area, essentially you have this board on the wall, and it says different stuff, which was very interesting. Like, you have, first of all, like heated seats on the toilet, which is nice, and then afterwards you have these different options of just flushing and shower, some other shower, or I don't know. If you could read Japanese, I think that would be nice. Just use your Google Translator and you can like see what different options it has. What do you want?
I said we have to go to one of some point. But I think it's difficult to find something vegetarian.
Yeah, we cannot understand. I feel like no matter how hard you try, like you just end up getting a non-vegetarian thing in the end. Alright, so Japan definitely has been experienced so far. We just carried our suitcases from one district to the other district. Wasn't that far, just around 1 kilometer, 13 minutes you were able to be done with that. Left the suitcases, and today we have a few things planned. I think I planned some new planet. Something I have no idea how it is, what it is,
usual.
how it is going to look like, and we see how things work out. Interesting things are that in Japan everything, like these covers are white, so in case it's dirty or something you can see right away, which is really interesting. In most other countries you find all of this just completely black, so you cannot see anything.
Your feet will get wet in some spaces. Please take off your socks and tights.
We entered and I just had to put the, lock your stuff inside. Take this. It has a full-on like Assassin's Creed stuff going on here. So it's really interesting so far. We have been to a few places, but we would not experience something like this anywhere, so definitely a must come.
Colors are changing.
Huh?
And the colors are
Deep
cute.
sunshade. It's really funny in different colors.
Where are we right now?
We're in the teamLabs on the garden side. And somehow there's a cool artwork here. It was just like plants going up and down. So
I
I'm
think-
waiting for them to actually go up.
I think these plants are real.
So we ended up paying a tiny entrance fee to visit this restaurant. It's supposed to be a vegan restaurant, and we were going around for I think half an hour, up, down. At the basement floor we checked, upstairs we checked. Turns out it's on the first floor, and for that to enter you need this. And only speaking to the people at the tourist information, not even tourist information, like we figured out like that's the story. This is something that we couldn't have come up with at all, even if we tried 100 times. So it was good to ask somebody. And people like at main places understood somewhat basic English, so you can get by with many things. But yeah, I think like it's one of the countries where I think the language barrier is definitely one of the strongest. Like if you feel that, like if you come to Germany or in European countries, like you know you cannot understand the language and stuff. Here you cannot even understand the science. So that's even like one step further. Let's see. Now we are going to eat some food and see what we do next. So Marina ordered something. What is that in the middle? What is this? It looks like something from the morning. Tasty.
Tasty. We are having a small coffee break after food, so we have some coffee and some cakes. Looks very tasty. Okay, second hotel in Tokyo.
And we are expecting an extremely mini room again.
Let's see if it's better than the last hotel. It is small, but
It's a little bit bigger than the previous one.
and
The corridor is longer for sure.
what I really like is that they provide pajamas. So convenient.
Yeah, here too. So this hotel is pretty interesting because you can see the skyline so well.
This tower looks so cool.
That's the Tokyo Tower. And I see an elevator going up.
Somehow we end up in the Italian restaurants all the time because, to be honest, as a vegetarian it's a little bit difficult. I do eat fish, but I don't like the disgusting fish dishes. It's very limited.
So this time we ended up in a very busy district in Tokyo, and so you go down the streets. We tried to go into a few restaurants, and of course, like it's Friday night, so you need reservation for getting inside. And then somehow we found this street which is not so busy, and we got a place in the Italian place. Yeah, like the reason we go to the Italian place is because we know 100% like how things are going to be. With Japanese food, even if you try to order vegetarian food, you might end up getting non-vegetarian food, so that would be an issue.
I got some non-alcoholic wine.
Oh, this is so nice. You're in a Japanese 7-Eleven, and of course, you just go by the looks. Okay. Okay, so this is another experience. I'm taking my Russian class here right now. Alina is there in the toilet and she'll be taking her consultations. Alina, how do you like it? Yeah. So that's it. Like, this is where the room starts. Right here is where the room ends, and there's no way to get out from the other side of the bed, so it's kind of stuck to the other side.
I just want to take out my face wash from the suitcase and I have to like fight for 5 minutes here.
Yeah, this room looks much bigger at 0.5x than it actually is. But the view is definitely very, very nice outside. The ticket system did not feel that complicated. It was actually pretty simple. So no drama there, just change it to English and you can still get by.